How was your day?
My day?
Did you get any writing done?
Writing?
Writing.
No.
Describe your day.
Describe my day. My day. My day began with waking, I suppose. I don't remember it clearly the moment I woke up. My memory is vague. I know I lay in bed, staring at Natalia in the beginning sunlight. And then I remember waking again and she was gone. She snuck out. She sometimes does that, lets me sleep. And that was the first hour. And then I lay there for an hour doing nothing, stretching my muscles, staring at the ceiling, staring at the day. And that was the second hour. Then I went to the kitchen. We have a Bialetti. It's a percolator, I guess. It makes espresso. The water is stored in a little tank below, and it boils, and it goes up through the coffee grounds, and above, then there is coffee. I had to clean it out from the day before. The coffee collects into a little patty, which I threw out. I rinsed it all with warm water. I filled it with cold water. I placed the coffee in and patted it down, very tenderly and delicately, so the coffee wouldn't spill over. And I spent so much time on this. On being careful and clean. And I think I put on music, maybe a Beethoven record. Or Gordon Lightfoot! First it was Gordon Lightfoot. My mother used to listen to him. I know he's not cool, but he brings back a fond feeling. And I waited for the coffee, and I made an egg in a cast iron pan. And I grated cheese over it with a new cheese grater. Salt, pepper, a piece of toast, butter. And that was the third hour. And then I lay down in bed again. And that was the fourth hour. And then I lay down in bed again. And that was the fifth hour. Then I decided to start my day. Really start. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Become presentable, able to accomplish things. And I started toward the toilet to wash, and I think I stopped at the chessboard. Stopped at the Queen's Knight. He had nowhere to go. And that was the sixth hour. Then I went to the toilet. I brushed my teeth. I stepped into the shower. I kept the water a bit cool. Afterward, I trimmed my beard, and the hairs get everywhere, so it took a while to clean that up. We don't have servants. We're not rich, you know. Money is a worry. And that was the seventh hour. So, it's 3 o'clock now. School's getting out. I haven't really eaten lunch, and I've been inside all day. The windows are open, but the air is still different inside, and it's bright out there. I feel itchy and clammy, cooped up. And I think how good it would be to go out. How good to go walk in the park. How good to just go anywhere. See children, married couples, old men, dogs, squirrels, and birds, and trees. And that was the 8th hour. And I know that if I could write 3 short piano pieces, I could get a payment, and that would help. And I think some of those activities actually maybe went on a bit longer, so really we are at the 9th hour, and that was the 9th hour. And I read a book, I think, or I read a little bit of a few books. Books I really love, and I stared at the shelf for a while, and I tried to find ones I'd forgotten about, and I looked at a poem, and I sat at the piano. And I played a Bach 2-part invention, F minor. Though not very well. I practiced the scales at the end of it, tried to get it up to speed. then I was so tired. And that was the 10th hour. And then I laid down in bed again. And that was the 11th hour. Oh, and all day too. All day I was reading letters, little notes that came in from booking agents, touring managers about a concert in Lisbon or Helsinki. And I read the news and various journals and tried to keep up. And I wrote a few letters back, threw many others away. This I did all throughout the day. So many minutes were spent with this, spent on other people. Obligation, a prompt reply, a professional and in control, a sane way of doing things. So many minutes on these worthless things. So now we are at the 12th hour? Must be. That was the 12th hour. And then Natalia came home, and I left and came here. And that was the 13th hour. And this is the 14th hour. And then I'll go home in the 15th hour. I'll talk to Natalia for a bit, find out about her day. And that will be the 16th hour. And then I will go to sleep for 8 hours. And those hours are easy.